Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we're diving into a topic that's both nostalgic and eye-opening. Things we learned in school that are now useless. Excitedly, yup, that's right. As time goes by, the world evolves, and so does our understanding of it. But sometimes our educational system can't keep up, so we end up with a bunch of knowledge that's just outdated. In this video, we'll be exploring those outdated lessons we once believed to be important, but are now practically obsolete. From cursive writing to old-school multiplication tricks, we're going to take a trip down memory lane and see how these seemingly vital skills have lost their relevance in today's fast-paced world. So grab your backpacks, put on your thinking caps, and let's get ready for a blast from the past as we uncover the top things we learned in school that are now useless. Oh, you got a point there. Climbing a rope might not be the most essential skill for everyone, but it sure can come in handy in certain situations. Whether it's surviving an action movie or just trying to impress your friends, there's no denying that rope climbing can be quite the adventure. Now, about gym class. We understand that not everyone enjoys it, and sometimes it can be downright annoying dodging those flying basketballs. But keep in mind, physical education does have its benefits, like promoting a healthy lifestyle and teaching teamwork. It's just that some activities might not be everyone's cup of tea. So while we agree that rope climbing might not be a top priority for the average person, there's still some value in learning a variety of physical skills. After all, you never know when you might need to channel your inner action hero. Memorizing the periodic table. The periodic table. The ultimate chart for chemistry enthusiasts. You're right, memorizing the entire periodic table might not be necessary for most of us. In today's world, we have easy access to this information through printed tables, smartphones, and computers. However, for chemists and scientists, knowing the periodic table by heart can save valuable time and make their work more efficient. Just like a musician who knows their scales or a chef who can recall the perfect spice combination, having strong foundational knowledge in your field is essential. So while memorizing a periodic table might not be the most practical skill for everyone, it's definitely a useful tool for those who work with elements on a daily basis. And for the rest of us, knowing the basics can still come in handy for understanding chemical reactions and the world around us. How to find a book using the card catalog system. Oh, the card catalog system. Talk about a blast from the past. If you're part of the younger generation, you might not even know what a card catalog is. Before the age of computers and digital databases, libraries used card catalogs to help people find books. Each book had a card with its information, and these cards were organized in a big cabinet. It's true that the card catalog system has been largely replaced by digital databases and online search engines. It's much more convenient and efficient to search for a book on a computer than to flip through countless cards. However, knowing how to use a card catalog can still be a fun and nostalgic skill, especially for those who love the charm of old-school libraries, and who knows, you might just stumble upon a hidden gem from the past that's not yet digitized. So, while the card catalog system might be considered outdated, it's a reminder of the rich history of libraries and the evolution of how we access knowledge. Roman numerals. Roman numerals. The ancient numbering system that still pops up now and then. Although we use the more familiar Arabic numeral system for most of our everyday tasks, Roman numerals haven't completely disappeared. You might see Roman numerals in the names of monarchs or popes on the copyright pages of books, or even on the clock faces of old buildings. It can also be found in the world of entertainment, like the Super Bowl, which traditionally uses Roman numerals to denote each edition. So, while Roman numerals might not be as widely used as they once were, they still have their place in our modern world. Knowing how to read and understand them can be helpful in specific situations and give us a connection to history and the evolution of our numbering system. Keep an eye out for those Roman numerals. They might just surprise you with their continued presence in our lives. We understand that history might not be everyone's favorite subject, and it's true that not everyone needs to be a historian. But learning about historical figures like George Washington and events from the past can provide valuable insights into the world we live in today. Studying history helps us understand how societies have evolved, how cultures have formed, and how decisions made in the past still impact our present. By learning from the successes and mistakes of our ancestors, we can make better decisions for our future. Additionally, history can also be a source of inspiration. Hearing stories of resilience, innovation, and triumph can motivate us to strive for greatness in our own lives. It can also teach us the importance of empathy and understanding different perspectives. So while it's true that you might not need to know every detail of historical events, having a basic understanding of history can broaden your horizons and help you become a more informed and engaged citizen. Remember, the past shapes the present, and the present shapes the future. The classic egg drop challenge. You might remember this as a fun and exciting school activity where you had to build a contraption to protect an egg from breaking when dropped from a certain height. While it might not seem like a practical life skill, the egg drop challenge actually has some hidden benefits. First, it encourages creative problem solving. Designing a contraption to protect the egg pushes you to think outside the box and experiment with different materials and strategies. This can help you develop valuable problem-solving skills that can be applied in various aspects of life. Second, the egg drop challenge teaches the principles of physics such as gravity, velocity, and impact force. By understanding these concepts, you can better comprehend the world around you and even apply this knowledge in areas like engineering, sports, and everyday activities. So, while learning how to drop an egg without breaking it might not be a skill you'll use every day, it can still teach valuable lessons about problem solving, creativity, and the principles of physics. Plus, it's a fun way to challenge yourself and have a little fun with science. And that's a wrap. We hope you enjoyed our exploration of things we learned in school that might seem useless now, but actually have some hidden value. It's always interesting to look back and see how our education has shaped us and the world we live in.